In this video, I want to show you how quick and easy it is to add an upsell page to a sales funnel. So this can be in a quick sales funnel, so where you just present your sales page, where people can directly buy your products, or if it's in a full sales funnel where people will sign up and be nurtured with an email series and then eventually make it to your sales page. And so this is going to be available for anytime you go to create a new quick or full sales funnel or any of your existing sales funnels. You're going to see this new step right here, new maybe for some of you. And so you can choose to create an upsell page, or you can remove it, and you certainly do not have to. It is not a required step, but it would be a really great opportunity to actually present a relevant offer after someone has purchased your primary product. Let's say you're promoting some particular products, like let's say an ebook. I've got a $5 ebook for sale on my sales page. Someone says, yes, I want this ebook. They submit the order form. Right after they actually submit their order, they will be automatically presented with this upsell page with saying, hey, if you loved this ebook, you're going to actually love this. And then you can actually provide them with this relevant offer. And you can also create up to 3 different upsell pages. And so if they maybe don't want one particular offer, then they would say no thanks, and they could actually be presented with another offer. And so you could kind of play around with some additional strategies here. We've got some templates to choose from. We're always going to be adding more templates, but you can actually see some examples specific, let's say, to Black Friday. We've got a Black Friday coming up pretty soon, and so you could actually choose Black Friday or Halloween, kind of crafts type of theme, or just a very general upsell template as well. So we can just choose this one for this example, and you can see more about it. So we'll go to the next step. That name there is just internal for you. And so very similar, whenever you're setting up your sales page, you just need to create your offer. And so what do you want them to actually see after they have submitted the order form for your primary product? So let's just say for this example that they bought a $5 ebook, but maybe you're going to use a strategy that, so they bought $5, but maybe they're actually ready to go a step further, become certified, and let's say this example of content marketing for $50. That's quite an upsell. But you could also, even create kind of some other opportunities where if they bought, let's say, your $50 course, then you could present them with your $5, PDF complimentary download to your course. So it's even actually a lower price. So you can really play around with different selling strategies here. And that's kind of another reason why you can present up to 3 of these pages. So if they don't want your super high $50 offer, I could then present them with something even smaller, like, some kind of, $5 add-on, let's say, or something to their order. So I'm still kind of increasing my bottom line, generating more revenue, but it actually seems like a better deal for the customer. So this is really some interesting ways to play around with some sales strategies. But let's say this is what I want to do. So I'm going to click save. And then you can, you could publish this exactly as it is. That's the cool thing about this template, is that it's very, very generic. And so you don't have to spend a lot of time. But of course you can. You can remove this kind of a status page, but I think it's a good idea. You can customize this so it matches the look of the product. And this is also a really cool thing, this timer. So if you click on this, you're going to see that you can actually have an evergreen timer that automatically counts down from the moment your customer or visitor reaches this page. So create some urgency, so they can know that this deal will not last forever. And, they've got 5 minutes or 2 minutes, they've got 1 minute to make up their mind, or perhaps days as well. And they could actually, decide to visit the page once more. You can also use a standard timer that counts down to a specific time and date, if that makes sense. Maybe, in an example of, let's say, Black Friday, you could count down to actually that date, of Black Friday. And that could, make some sense as well, especially if you launch your page in this promotion close to Black Friday. That would be an example that I would think a standard timer would work well. But for most of the time, I think this evergreen timer is a great option. And so you can start counting down from, let's say, 5 minutes or 2 minutes. So really create some urgency for them to make this, make their purchase. And so then this is our standard product setup as well. And then this no thanks, I don't want this amazing deal. You could, when they click this, if they say no thanks, they would just go straight to the confirmation page and see the primary product, that first product or products that they purchased from your sales page. But if they click this, this button that's on, within this upsell product, They will also go to the confirmation page. So this will be, conducting this purchase for them automatically. So we call it like a one-click upsell, because all they have to do is click. We already have their order information. And because I'll show you something in just a moment as well, is that you can for now use upsell pages if your payment processor is PayPal and Stripe, because that's going to facilitate the upsell. And so because we already have their purchase details within the order form, because that's already been submitted, it's a one-click, and then they are reloaded to the confirmation page, and it shows all of the products that they purchased. So the original products on the sales page, and then this upsell product that they purchased as well. And so this is a very simple setup. As you can see, simple way to customize it. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next step so I can show you a little bit more of what it's looking like. And we've got our standard settings. You're going to want this deal, let's say. Just as a quick example, we're going to go ahead and click publish. And then you can see what it looks like inside of the funnel, maybe get some more context. So as you can see, we've got our sales page where we're selling our $5 ebook. They would go through and provide their details in the order form. So whether it's PayPal or Stripe, these are going to be available to create this upsell page. Then automatically it loads the upsell page for them. And you see you can add up to 2 more upsell pages to the flow. So if you added an additional 1 or 2 upsell pages, whenever they click, no thanks, I don't want this amazing deal, the second upsell page would load. And then if they clicked no again, the third would load. But if you only have 1 upsell page and they click no thanks, they go to the confirmation page. But if they do purchase from your upsell page, also they go to the confirmation page, and it shows everything that they've bought. And so this is just a really cool opportunity, and definitely hope that you play around with some different sales strategies, because it's all about increasing that revenue, increasing your bottom line, what you're taking home, and trying to present some additional relevant offers to your customers with a really quick to set up upsell page.